Deep within the sacred hall of the Serpent, hidden in the heart of the legendary Vale of Eternal Blossoms, a rare guardian lurks where few hunters dare to search. Today, we're tracking down Rei Lun, a rare and unique Lesser Dragonkin from the Mists of Pandaria expansion. With its majestic azure scales and graceful dragon-like form, Rei Lun stands out as one of the most beautiful and elusive Dragonkin companions a hunter can tame in World of Warcraft. But this creature hides deep within these ancient halls, and claiming it will require patience, precision, and the instincts of a true hunter. So prepare for the hunt, descend into the depths, and let's see if we can tame this rare Pandarian Dragonkin. I'm your host Rayman from Respawn Games, and let's get to it. So let's have a quick chat about Rei Lun. It's quite complicated to actually just go out and tame it. There's more to it. There's a couple of prerequisites that you're gonna need to do first. So I've got a video on taming Lord Ajkirai, and that will help basically unlock the Unzoth assaults. So you will need to unlock them before you can even think about going for Rei Lun, because you need that. You need the Mogu assaults to be active in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms for it to actually even appear. Secondly, you also need to learn how to tame Lesser Dragonkin. I've also got a video on that. It's literally a guide on how to tame Lesser Dragonkin, so you can find that on my channel as well. Once you have those two prerequisites, you're absolutely fine to just carry on. Okay, firstly, I thought I'd also mention that although Rei Lun is an awesome pet and I'd recommend you tame it, you can also farm it for the pristine cloud serpent scale. Now, there's not a very high chance of that dropping, as you can see, but if it does drop it and you bring the scale to Zanku, who is in the Silent Sanctuary in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, you can get a Rajani War Serpent mount. So it does give you a chance of getting a mount, so it's worth farming just for that. So here is the map. As you can see, it's in the northwestern corner, which is where the Hall of Serpents is. Obviously, you just go through it. There's like a big opening. You go through it and make your way down. I'll show you in the video. One issue I've found is when the Unzoth assaults are on, I can't seem to click into the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. It just doesn't seem like you can. It's the same with Oldham as well. I don't know whether it's some sort of glitch or an error, but unfortunately you have to fly into the area for you to view the map. So that's one thing worth noting when you get there. Okay, so as usual, we start our journey here in Stormwind, where it's the kind of like the central hub for everywhere for me as an Alliance player. I'm just marking on the map where you need to go, but obviously, like I said to you, I can't click into Vale of Eternal Blossoms, but just because Silver Dragon doesn't even add on, my Silver Dragon add-on doesn't even show it as a rare on the map, so it's a bit of a strange one. You kind of have to just take the portal there and fly over. But before we get to that, first thing you're going to want to do, guys, is go to a stable master. Make sure you have at least one space available, because you do not want to go and tame it and have all 5 spaces taken up by pets and not being able to tame. You'd have to abandon one of your pets, and if you do love your pets, just like I do, it's going to give you a bit of heartbreak trying to get rid of one of them. So, yeah, make sure you just put them in the stable first and foremost and have at least one space available. Once you get to the Mage Tower, it is literally the first portal to your right there. And it will take you to the Jade Forest in the Mists of Pandaria expansion. It's a really cool expansion, actually, because I find it so much more different to everywhere else. There's like some of the pets are quite unique as well. Some of them are like invisible and you have to like track them. And I think that's such a cool gimmick. It takes a lot of time, but it's really worth it. I will have to do it again eventually. There is one, I did one for a basilisk called Rockhide the Immovable. That was a cool video. Took me ages for that one, and it's worth watching if you want to look at that one. As I said, make your way over to the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Another thing you might have to do as well, guys, is once you're there, it's probably worth talking to Zidormi. So speak to Zidormi. If you don't know who Zidormi is, she's able to take you back in time before the Battle of the Inzoth assaults, or she can take you back to the present when the Inzoth assaults are happening. So I'm going to take you guys there now, where Zidormi is. So always go there first. Check if you're in the present or the past. Make sure you are in the present. So just like there. So if it says, "Can you show me what the Vale was like before the Black Empire assault?" Yeah, it means you're in the present. But click on that if you want to go back to the past. Now, you have to make sure it's in the Mogu assault. So I don't know whether there was an issue for me, because I couldn't see that sort of little purple line around the area. But if you kind of fly around, and you'll see a lot of serpents flying around. See? There's one there, like it was the Great Worm. And you'll also notice quite a few Lesser Dragonkin flying around as well. See that on the screen then? There's quite a few Lesser Dragonkin. So it kind of made me think, oh, I've got a chance here. This could be the Mogu assaults. Because for me, there wasn't a particular way of finding out. I don't know whether there was an issue with it. But as you can see, there's Mogu Plunder popping up on my Silver Dragon add-on. So, yeah. I thought this is definitely the right one, and I was a bit concerned because I've been here before and it didn't appear. But that must have been when the Mogu assaults weren't on. There might be a quicker way to get to Rei Lun, but I always go this way. This is the only way I know. I don't really go into the Hall of the Serpent that much. So yeah, make your way through there. You will get kind of attacked by some elements by stepping on different floor tiles on the way here. But yeah, so make your way down to here, and it should be, see right in the middle there on the stage where that light is, it should be around there, Rei Lun. But it's not there right now, because during the Mogu assaults, people do, like I said, people do try and farm it for that mount, but it is a ridiculously rare drop. So yeah, you're best off kind of just going there and waiting for it to appear. It doesn't take too long. I think I waited about 30 minutes, so really not that bad. So just wait by in this position here and it'll literally appear right in front of you. If you don't have the time, just come back and check every 10-15 minutes or so. When it does appear, this is what it looks like. Obviously Frost Trap doesn't work. It says immune, so you're just gonna have to just tame and hope, guys. Unless you can concuss it or something. Maybe there's another way of doing it, but for me, I was a much higher level than it. I think it was level 53. If you're level 80, you shouldn't have a problem. And you can have multiple tames of this pet. I saw a Blood Elf Hunter with 2 of the same earlier, which was really cool. And it looks absolutely fantastic. It's definitely one of the best looking pets in the whole game. It looks absolutely insane. You'd think it was a spirit beast, in my opinion. It looks more like a spirit beast than a Lesser Dragonkin. And this is the only rare and unique Lesser Dragonkin, because there are others you can tame, but this is the only one that's rare and unique. So definitely worth getting, guys. It's an absolutely phenomenal looking pet. Definitely up there in the top 5. Obviously I kept Trigor the Lasher as well. But yes, looks phenomenal. Definitely worth the tame. It's also worth farming as well, guys. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Refer to my other videos I mentioned if you are stuck on the prerequisites. I've been your host, Rayman, from Respawn Games. And remember, guys, find your prey, stay steady, my fellow hunters. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you all very much for watching.
I wish you well.